Mods that I did on this bike are I got this sissy bar, which is very helpful for something like that. You could just put your helmet on it. You could also, I also lock my helmet, this thing, through there. I got a more comfortable Saddlemen seat. And I think for now I'm good. I don't want to do too many things to it. I like the black one more, but I do like this one also. This is the one that was available, and yeah, I really enjoy this bike, so let's go for a ride. Very nice weather, so we'll do a ride and some kind of talk about why switch from a sport bike to something like this, and kind of the ups and downs of owning something like this. Well, hopefully you can hear me over the stock exhaust. It's not very loud, so that's another nice thing about having a stock exhaust. Yeah, so one thing for sure as soon as we come down from that curve is realizing how bad the suspension is of this bike, because I mean, you can change out the shocks, but it's very low, and if it's a hard bump, you're for sure gonna feel it. I mean, you feel the non-hard bumps, you know, so you're for sure gonna feel the hard bumps. And this is a 2020, so like, it's not like the newer ones are any better than the older ones. One thing I would say though, compared to my sport bike, I used to own a Ducati before this, so this is comfortable, and I can ride this for the whole day, and I could do errands on it, and I can ride with my wife for fun for a very long time. I get a lot of compliments on it, which is, I don't know, maybe because we're in the US and this is a Harley Davidson, even though it's a Sportster. I get a lot of compliments. People didn't even know what my Ducati was. But with this bike, I mean, everybody knows what it is. It's a Sportster. But with that also comes the big Harley boys, or like people who know anything about a little bit about bikes will say, hey, isn't the Sportster a girl bike? And my response to that is, not of ego. Not of ego. Like, here's the thing. I don't think I'm better than a girl. I mean, what does that even mean? What does that imply? Like, it's a girl bike, so I shouldn't ride it because men are better than girls? Or what does that imply? Like, is that supposed to hit my ego? I don't understand. I came from a girl. I'm married to a girl. Maybe the 883, when it came to power and stuff, it felt a little underpowered. I'm almost 200 pounds. I'm about almost 6 feet tall. So the 883 did feel a little underpowered on the highway and the freeway, especially, like keeping up with traffic and getting out of the way of other cars. But not this bike. I think the 1200 is the perfect. I mean, it's light enough to where I can really handle it, like without being on it, move it around. It's nimble enough to take turns fast and still enjoy it. I don't know. I just really like the bike. I like how quickly it gets up and goes because the 1200 cc engine. It's pretty good on gas. I get consistently about 40 to 42 miles a gallon. I'll enter the freeway ramp here, and you'll get to see, you know, how maybe it does 20 to 80 miles an hour on the freeway. And I think it's fine. Like, it's strong enough on the freeway, even with my wife on the back, you know. So I don't know. I don't have any complaints. I really enjoy this bike. I've never, after purchasing a motorcycle, I have never spent so much money on mods already on a bike, you know? So as you can see, like, this thing can go, like, it can definitely keep up with freeway traffic. A lot of wind does hit you, and wind protection is definitely better than the Iron 883, but it's not as good as on a sport bike. On a sport bike, you're hunched over, wind's going over your head. It's great, but on this bike, wind protection, I would say, is not it, but you get used to it. Like, you get used to it, and to be honest, I didn't buy a Sportster to go 100 on the freeway. If you're new, my advice is go with the, like, new to motorcycles in general, go with the 883. But if you have any experience on a motorcycle, just go with the 1200. Like, take it easy the first couple months, but then just, you know, you'll hit the ceiling. See, this bike has no problem. How fast you trying to go, you know? This is all mechanics. Very little about this bike is computers. You know, no like auto flipping, no auto shifting, not like I mean, I buy a motorcycle to freaking ride it, you know, like to ride it myself, to control everything about it. Like, I don't buy it for a stupid computer to be running everything for me, you know. GP, oh my god, don't you hate it when you're like about to stop and the light turns green? Like, dude, come on. Have questions, let me know. I can answer anything about the 2020 Sportster 1200. So yeah, peace out.